Welcome, my people. Welcome to football. This is Disky Football Talk. Is what I meant to say. Today's game is TX Galaxy versus Orlando Pirates, and without wasting any time, let's just get in straight into the first action of the match. And the first action of the match is the red card incident for TS Galaxy. And as we can see, Butuma plays Moremi through, faces his thrown goal, and then the defender takes him out, and that's definitely a red card, because the defender is denying a goal scoring chance, or a goal scoring opportunity, and it is a red card. I mean, people can complain, but it's definitely a red card, because Morem was clean through, so can't really complain about the referee's decision. And then we have Mofokeng scoring a lovely free kick, great technique, man, and it's a lovely goal. Yeah, that was a lovely goal, and this happened like in the first 10 minutes. Yeah, I think this goal set the tone for the match, and we coming here to the second action of the game, and we see a two-box taking shape, leading to a De Jong chance. As you can see, we have two defenders, the two center backs, and then we have the two double pivot. We have the double pivot here, and then we have the number 10, which is De Jong, and we have Mofokeng tucking in, playing in sort of like the midfield role to create this box shape in order to overwhelm TS Galaxy in the midfield. Let's see how they create the chance. But yeah, let's see how they create the chance. They play through to Mofokeng, and then you can see the movement from De Jong. Instead of like keep on running forward, he pulls back his run in order to find space. Like great movement from De Jong. It's just it was unlucky not to score. It was unlucky there. De Jong. You can see the keeper saved. Keeper had a good game until the goals started coming in, and then all the goals were just easy goals. And then on to another action. Yeah, this action here, it's we have CM playing a vertical pass to Rile, who is in the pocket. And what I like about CM, with him playing these balls, is that there was an easy pass here to Sebelebele, but he chose to play this ball here because this is where the danger is. If you can get the ball to Mofokeng here, Mofokeng can play a one touch here to De Jong, and then look at this, the game opens up. I mean, they are able now to attack. The numbers, they're already over flooding here. There's an over flooding here of Pirates players. The over flooding the last line of TS Galaxy. So that's why I feel like this pass here is very important rather than going out wide here, because this way the danger is. If you are able to attack centrally, you are able to cause more damage and create more chances. That's how I believe. And just take a look at how this chance happened. Okay, they lose the ball, but like I like the idea. The idea of playing the players into the pocket, the players that are in the pocket. Be intentional about playing that ball. It might not come off, but take the risk. Yeah. This goes into another action again. Another action. And this action here, it's a 3-box build-up structure, which leads to Mbutuma chance, and as you can see now, Shine is the one adding to the back three. He's the one adding, is becoming the extra player in the build-up phase. And then again, it's still the box shape, even though it's changed. It changed how the players are shaping up, but it's still the box structure in order to overload the center. So let's see how they progress and create the chance through the structure. They play, still keeping the ball. Yeah, they're still able to keep the ball. Nice and simple. Passing and moving, nothing too fancy. Yeah, that was the chance, but like it didn't materialize the first chance. But they were able to win it back, recycle. Then that pass by Mbata. That pass by Mbata was dangerous. And then Butuma with the shot, even though it got saved, but it was a good play. And then we on to another action. Another action of the game is we see a bad 3 again. It's still an attacking shape for Pirates. And what I like about this one is that it's a back 3 build up structure, in the attacking phase, and then the movement from really into the pocket in order to combine. He moves into the pocket. As you can see, where he is now, he's still in front of the midfield for TS Galaxy, but he's gonna move into this area here, where now he's in between the lines of the defensive line of TS Galaxy and the midfield line of TS Galaxy, into this pocket of area. That's what I like about Mofokeng's movement. Very intelligent player. As you can see, spots this place and then it turns. Able to play to De Jong, and then the keeper saves. Another chance by De Jong, who I feel like other than those misplaced passes, I feel like he had a good game. Besides those missed passes he had, but I feel like he did have a good game, And obviously this leads to the corner kick, which leads to Moremi's goal, I mean the keeper could have done better here, but like, you don't win the lotto if you don't place the bets, So you have to shoot in order to score, and Moremi does it, And yeah, like I said, the keeper should have done better in my opinion, Yeah, compared to the saves that he had in the game, this was like with the weakest goal, Even the Mofokeng goal, but this one also, like, it was also a weak goal for him to concede. He could have done better, And then now we're on to another action. Yeah. And then this is the build up to the own goal, As you can see, Mofokeng plays the diagonal into the space, and then Mbutuma like controls the ball there. Sends in shoes, and then you get blocked. That was really unfortunate, from Mbunjana, for him to score that own goal. Very unfortunate for him, because Mbunjana is a good player, I like how he plays, He reminds me of like Makaula, very robust, but he can able to play, He's a good leader, But yeah, that was don't go on to another action, which is the build up to the really chance in the box, where he couldn't finish, but like look at the way he starts the move, from his own house, plays it simple, keeps on moving, keeps on moving, just goes into the box, little 1-2s, and then yeah, man, just couldn't get the shot off, he couldn't get the shot off, I think he was caught in minds, trying to chip the keeper or like toe poke, I think he was caught in 2 minds, but like this was gonna be a brilliant goal, Yeah, I feel like this was gonna be a brilliant goal. Onto another action. again, the TS Galaxy having the ball here, and then like the turnover here leads to a really second goal, and that's what I like about like when you win the ball in dangerous areas, Okay, this area you might not say is a dangerous area because it's still in the middle of the park, but once you have a turnover, the first pass should be try to look forward and play forward, similar like how Pirates conceded against Sebelebele, when Ndaba lost the ball, they played one touch forward pass and then they were able to score the goal. So with this one as well is that Pirates wins that ball in that middle area and then they look to play forward, because the spaces are there. If you play the ball forward after a turnover, the spaces are there for you to exploit, as you can see, the composure from Mofokeng as well, and then a great finish, a turnover leading to a goal, because why? After you win the ball from the turnover, try to play forward, and definitely there are chances there are spaces you can exploit if you choose to play forward, and now we're gonna see the replay, just the composure, in the box, not rushing, not panicking as well, yeah, that's a good goal, yeah, that's a good goal. On to another action again, and this is the third goal, and this goal, man, what I like is that Masindi, this pass from Mbombela, it's a great pass, and this is something I feel like he should add more to his game, he should add these types of passes, to create and assist more, because you can see Sebelebele is unmarked, it's a blindsided run, and then he's able to finish, he's able to finish, and it's a quality goal, if you look at the pass, and the way Sebelebele takes it, it's a quality goal. It's a quality goal. Just to show you guys the replay. And now this is another action, and if you check the score line, the score line is like 5-0. The score line is 5-0. But I want you guys to pay attention to the coach here. That's why I highlighted the coach. I want you guys to pay attention to the coach, and see him being frustrated by CM and not playing the ball forward. I just want you to pay attention to the coach. Don't look at the player, just pay attention to the coach, as you will see what I'm talking about. You see, telling them to play the ball forward, play forward. Yeah, here's the option that the coach wants, if you check, and then look, he's frustrated, because why? They chose to play the ball backwards instead of playing the ball forward, even if there are options, and then straight after that, we have Mbombela who does play the ball forward, and a chance is created, not a chance, but at least there's a box entry, there's a box entry, yes, they defend it, but there's a good chance. And then this is probably the last action of the game, and we see here with Apolis came in and like had a great impact in the game, he had like 2 assists in the game from the bench, and you come in and you make that difference, as you can see, there's a blindsided run by Mofokeng, as well. He's able to receive the ball, and that finish as well. The keeper should have done better as well, trying to catch that ball instead of like punching it away. But like, Mofokeng is quality, man, technique, everything, like a quality player, and yeah, man, that's it. That's all the last action of the game. As you can see the replay, I mean, the keeper should have done better with that. Can't try to catch that ball, you know. But anyways, that was the last action of the game, and just continue the conversation in the comment section. You guys can comment on what you saw from the game, what you guys liked from the game, and yeah, all that YouTube stuff, you know. Like, comment, and share the video. And yeah, man, see you next time. Peace.